Green Broadcasting System is proud to present the GBS Wild World of Sports. The men and women of GBS proudly bear the torch of sportsmanship as we scan the globe for the wildest events and venues to bring you the thrill of victory and the agonies of defeat.
Hello everybody, this is Jim Lampshade. Welcome to wonderful Winter Park, Colorado. We're here at the GBC Wide World of Sports Studios, and we're going to have a great downhill race today. We'll be covering the women's bikini rail snowboard event, the two-man tubing event, and the Team Fairy Diddle relay treetop fly squirrels race. But first up, I'm joined by three-time world champion Wally Sorbutt to bring you the finals of the ND.
Hello and thank you, Jimmy. This is sure to be an exciting race today.
Wally, why don't you give us a rundown of the natural downhill? How does it differ from the regular downhill?
The ND is pretty much the same as the downhill, only different. The contestants start at the top of the hill, and the winner is the first to reach the bottom of the hill and stay on his skis. However, in the ND, the course is much more treacherous. It is live. There are skiers everywhere, and the skier must remain on his skis while dodging all the ski boarders and skiers, and the litter dropped from the ski lifts. Much tougher course.
Thanks, Wally. Who will be competing today?
Jimmy, our finalists are two great competitors, the wily old veteran Charlemagne Bob Green and his nemesis, the upstart Brian the Rocket Williams. Charlemagne Bob has been on the circuit for 27 years, but has never finished above second place. Brian's, on the other hand, only took up skiing 4 months ago.
Wally, that's incredible. Only 4 months?
That's right, Jimmy. These are both great competitors. But for now, let's go to Lois, who's standing by with the competitors. Are you there, Lois?
Yes. Thanks, Wally. I'm here in Winter Park, and as you can see, it's really cold out here. And I am here with Brian the Rocket Williams. Hello, Brian. How are you doing?
I'm doing splendid.
Brian, we know you just started skiing 4 months ago. How have you been able to take your career this far, this fast?
I have to attribute my success to the fact that it's not rocket science. I mean, it's just going down a mountain.
So, how do you think you'll do against the old man?
Well, I think I'll do pretty well as long as I avoid the snow snakes and keep both feet on the ground. And I think I'll whip his butt.
Well, Wally, the Rocket sounds pretty sure of himself today. But I'm very fortunate I also have his competitor, Charlie Bob, here with me today. Hello, Charlie Bob.
Oh, hi, Lois. Thanks for talking to me this morning.
What do you think about going up against the Rocket?
Well, Lois, you know, Brian's the Rocket. He's a pretty fast skier, but he's had a lot of trouble with snow snakes, you know, over his career.
Well, Charlie Bob, you realize many people think that the Rocket has the edge today because of his young legs and young physique. What do you think of that?
Well, Lois, you know, the young legs are important, and strength and endurance is real important. But you know, there's more than just physical attributes to this sport. There's got to be some mental toughness. It takes some brains to race in the natural downhill.
Well, Charlie Bob, how do you think you'll do in the race today?
Well, I think that if I just hang in there, I'll be all right. I'll take him down.
Thanks, Charlie Bob. Thanks, Brian. And good luck to both of you fellows. And now, back to Jim and Wally.
Thanks, Lois. Stay with us, folks. Still to come are the women's bikini snowboard rail event, two-man tubing, and the team fairy diddle relay, treetop flight, and squirrel race. And next, Wally will set the natural downhill as soon as we return from our following commercial messages.
What kind of woman do you think I am?
Good question. What kind of woman are you?
I am an ice cream snob. Right away I thought healthy choice. But I was shocked. Chunks of brownie, caramel, cappuccino, chocolate chunks. Only 2 grams of fat. With healthy choice, I've got a green light to eat what I like. Yeah.
Polly has a pogo stick. She wants to meet her new neighbor, Ned. Look at Polly bounce. Yum, Ned is eating a garden burger lunch. So are the Watsons. They are healthy and tasty and good. Polly's getting hungry. Look, garden burger in first class. Cosmonauts. Grandma? Discover Garden Burger. All natural, really tasty, end of story. Because eating good just got great.
1 minute Malox.
In hospitals, speed counts. Fast-acting medicines, doctors rely on them. So when patients get heartburn, they get 1 minute Malox, not Pepsid AC. Malox goes to work on stomach acid in 1 minute. Pepsid AC could take over 45 minutes to affect acid. 1 minute Malox. Hospitals count on it. Shouldn't you?
The #1 choice for hospitals. It's not Pepsid AC. It's 1 minute Malox.
Discover the fiber therapy that tastes so good, people prefer it over Metamucil, 2-to-1. Discover Citracel, the only fiber powder that won't produce excess gas. Citracel, no excess gas and better taste, too.
This is Barry Sanders Field.
Where he learned to run.
Where we learned his moves. He spins, he jukes.
He's like crazy. Barry used to play flag football. He said if someone can't grab your flag,
there's no way they'll ever be able to tackle you. This is Barry Sanders Field.
Football is football no matter where you play.
It's just as strong and effective as ever, but new comfy, cottony Kleenex Cottonelle is now even softer than the leading brand.
Oh? No wonder more people prefer it. Hey guys, sorry to burst your bubble.
New Kleenex Cottonelle. Softer makes it better.
The amazing hefty one-zip food bag. It clicks closed to lock in freshness.
The little guy's got spunk.
One-zip, the hefty-duty food bag.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here with Wally Sorebutt for the running of today's natural downhill. Wally, will you please set the course for us?
Okay, Jimmy. The race today begins at the start, where the racers will come over the initial hump at the top of the run. They'll try to pick up as much speed as possible as they can to glide through the first long straightaway into turn 1. After turn, the racers will come down one of the steepest parts of the run as it passes under the chairlift. And this is where the litter is, and it can be very dangerous. They will make turn 2 into the woods and speed down the switchyard trail. It's important that they pick up as much speed as possible to glide through the pine flats and around turn 3. They will then come into the half pipe section. The skiers will have to be very careful to avoid other people as they come out of the pipe where several trails merge. The next section into the final turn is the flattest and toughest. It is easy to lose seconds if you don't have good speed coming into the flats. Finally, they will take the last turn and finish at the lift.
Great, Wally. And now let's go to the slopes where Brian Williams, the Rocket, is ready to start his run. He's off!
Okay, Jimmy, the Rocket got a real good start over the hump. He is taking a wide angle into the trees at the approach to turn 1.
We've got 1847 at the first split.
He's looking real cool down the first steep, nice parallel ski. He tucks his poles for speed into turn 2.
.35.21 at the second split.
Brian's pushing very, very hard around that turn. He's gliding nicely into the flats. He's sailing now, coming around turn 3.
That was 101.10.
Rocket showing great form in the Happy Bay Hollow.
112.35.
He's pushing it. He's pushing it really hard now. He's looking real good at the big turn at the merging trails.
It's 127.15.
Now that Rocket's pumping it hard up the hill. He's gliding fast into the last big turn. This is a really good run for the Rocket, and no snow snakes. He just needs to sprint to the finish line.
He's in at 2:21.26 at the finish. A great time.
Correct, Jimmy. That Rocket had a really good run. He'll be tough to beat today.
He sure will, Wally. Stay tuned, folks. We will still have the women's bikini rail snowboard event, the two-man tubing, and the Team Fairy Diddle Relay Treetop Flying Squirrel Race to come, and we'll be right back for Charlie Bob Green's run in the Natural Downhill.
What kind of woman do you think I am?
Good question. What kind of woman are you?
I hate bugs. In the hazy, hot, muggy weather breeds more problems outdoors, but you don't have to suffer. Here's Capital City News reporter Jeff Ford.
The Greens are having a family reunion, and while it may all look like fun and games, there are nasty creatures hiding in these woods. Bugs, which can take a bite out of summer fun.
I hate bugs, so whenever we come out, we like to enjoy the outdoors. We want to make sure we don't go home with all the bug bites.
Mary Green is heading the fight against mosquitoes and chiggers. She's spraying repellent on adults and kids who often forget about the dangers of bug bites.
You just have to grab them and say stand still and spray them. And most of them will stand still long enough to get sprayed.
Ticks can also spread disease, a fact Charles Green knows all too well.
I had a friend whose wife had Lyme disease years ago, and I know that they suffered through a long time of just debilitation.
If you're outdoors, staying safe can be simple. Chemical repellents are the first step to protection. Look for brand name products that have worked in the past. Cover exposed skin on feet and lower legs where many bites occur, and check friends and family for ticks before leaving wooded areas. These simple steps will help you keep ticks and mosquitoes from taking a bite out of your summer fun. Jeff Ford, WSAZ News Channel 3, Charleston.
And don't wear perfume or scented lotions. Also, sometimes the best advice is just to stay inside close to the AC.
Beep, bop, Brummel and Brown. It's sweeping the town with the creamy taste of butter. And like no other, it's blended with the goodness of yogurt. It tastes like butter, said Bonnie to a brother, but there's less fat in Brummel and Brown. Bill shouts bingo, Barb says bravo. Richard told Ryan and Beth about Brummel and Brown.
Why are so many people going bonkers over Brummel and Brown's scent? Must be that creamy taste of butter blended with the wholesome goodness of yogurt. Save a bundle on Brummel and Brown with the coupon in Sunday's paper.
We're back at the top of the hill with Charlie Bob Green. He's going to have to beat Brian Rocket Williams' time of 2:21.26 if he's going to win this race.
That's right, Jimmy. Looks like the race is about to start. Wow, Jimmy, Charlemagne the Bob exploded over the hump. He's got a really great start.
That's a 4-second lead at the first split.
He's looking great into the turn, onto the steep.
He's holding that 4-second lead.
Charlemagne the Baba showing that veteran form down the steep and on and around under the slip. Those skiers might slow him down.
Not a chance. That's incredible. He pushed it out to a 10-second edge.
Let's see if the old man can hold on down the slope.
Wally, think those kids will slow him down?
Sure did. He's just 3 seconds ahead of the pace. Wait, Charlemagne the Baba is off the trail. He's taking a shortcut through the woods.
Wally, is that legal?
Jimmy, in the ND, is just the fastest man to the finish line.
What incredible skiing! Charlie Bob's at least 15 seconds up on the rocket.
He's cruising now with this race under control. Oh no! He's down. He's back up with the lost precious seconds.
Did Charlie Bob lose those 15 seconds in that tumble?
Oh, for sure. What a disappointment for the old geezer. And worse, he's lost speed into the flats.
Wow, there's no way he can make it up now. That's the race.
Looks like that little snowboarder just ahead added insult to injury.
Well, Wally, looks like the Rocket is the new world champ at 2:21.26. What a tough break for the hard-charging gamer Charlie Bob Green. What happened to him, Wally?
Jimmy, it's tough to say. It could have been a snow snake. Those things are pretty nasty and quick. He was on the easiest part of the course when all of a sudden he's down. I do not understand. You know, the snow snakes, they can just pop right out, rip off a ski, and then disappear. I've never actually seen one, but I've seen the results before, and this is what this looks like.
Thanks, Wally. We'll be right back with a few words from Lois and our competitors. And following that, we'll have the women's bikini rail slide snowboard race and the other races you've been waiting to see, and you don't want to miss them.
What kind of woman do you think I am?
Good question. What kind of woman are you?
My mom says I look just like the Gerber baby. I've changed a bit. And so has Gerber. Now they don't have any added sugar or starch in over 100 recipes. Shouldn't your baby be a Gerber baby?
Watch their eyes light up to a world of imagination.
Kids love new color wipe-offs from Crayola. They color for hours with special washable markers. And the color wipe-off board that lets them color again and again and again. Take the time to see. Look for the whole line of new color wipe-offs. There's only one childhood and only one Crayola.
Meet Max. He lives for adventure, taming wild animals, sailing the high seas. He's one easygoing guy, all right. Thanks to Carnation Good Start, the routine formula designed to help avoid common feeding problems like fussiness, crying, and gas. Because only Good Start's protein is specially processed into smaller pieces to be extra gentle. And that can leave this tiger feeling real comfortable. Bring out the very best in your baby with Carnation Good Start from Nestle.
You use the deodorant, right? To protect against odor? But underarms aren't the only place odors occur. Shouldn't you be using a second deodorant? FDS Feminine Deodorant Spray. Spray it on underwear, pantyhose, panty liners. FDS is gentle, hypoallergenic, and absorbs odor and moisture. Hey, feel clean, feel fresh. Make FDS your second deodorant.
And now introducing new Stay Fresh, the only spray that effectively neutralizes light bladder control odors.
There's nothing like them. Nothing. Nothing! Playtex odor-absorbing tampons are the first and only tampons that actually eliminate odor by absorbing it. Naturally. Naturally. Playtex odor-absorbing tampon. All the odor protection you want and nothing more.
Why does Arm & Hammer Dental Care clean away plaque better than regular toothpaste? New tests prove it. Like this golf ball, your teeth are filled with microscopic crevices. Arm & Hammer gets in these crevices to clean plaque away better. Feels like a dentist cleaning every time you brush.
Welcome back to the Anchor Desk in Winter Park, Colorado. In a few minutes, we'll be sending you to the Ferry Diddle race, and after that, don't forget the women's bikini rail snowboard slide competition. But first, Lois is on the mountain with the winner of our Natural Downhill, Brian the Rocket Williams, and his competitor, Charlie Bob Green. Lois?
Thanks, Jim. I'm here at the base of the mountain with Brian the Rocket Williams. And what an incredible day this is. Brian has captured, after only skiing for 4 months, Brian has captured the ND World Championship. And I might add that he also tested negative for steroids. And I'm going to interview Brian. Congratulations. And how did it feel on the hill today?
Oh, it went fantastic. I wiped the mountain with him. He had nothing on me. Man, I saw him fall down. He hit one of those snow snakes, and I kept on trucking. It was great.
And what do you attribute your fantastic success today?
Well, I guess my success is due to the fact that the weather was great. The snow was fast. It wasn't too much powder. It was nice and hard. I avoided the snow snakes and the other skiers, and now I'm the champ.
Thanks, Brian, and congratulations again. Brian pulled out the win today, but Jim, we really have to congratulate and applaud the efforts of Charlie Bob Green. He knew going into this race that Brian was really expected to win because of his young legs, and yet he pulled out all the stops. In the beginning, at the top of the course, he was about 10 seconds ahead, and then he had to slow down for some young skiers. So he went off into the woods and the cliffs and scared me to death, and came through that wonderfully, and was really about 15 seconds ahead of Brian the Rocket. And then things just didn't go well for Charlie Bob Green. So, Charlie Bob, what happened up there today? Can you tell us about it?
Okay, just give me a catch my breath. Well, Lois, I just skied as hard as I could today. felt like I had him really good down there at the turn, but that darn snow snake just jumped out and grabbed me, and wasn't anything I could do about it. I jumped up as quick as I could, got the skill and got back in, but I just lost too much time on the ground. So maybe I come back. You know, I know these whiskers are gray, but maybe I can get him the next time, next year. Now, thanks for talking to me, Lois.
Well, sir, we certainly hope you can give him a good run next time. Well, Jim and Wally, that about wraps it up here at Winter Park for the ND World Championships.
Thanks, Lois. Great job covering the story. And I'd also like to thank my partner in crime here, Wally Sorebutt. In just a moment, we'll be back with the Fairy Diddle Race. And don't forget, still to come, the Women's Bikini Rail Snowboard event and the two-man tubing, all after a word from our sponsors.
What kind of woman do you think I am?
Good question. What kind of woman are you?
Oh, what's so funny?
She's only using half a cup of Clorox bleach. So you're supposed to use a whole cup of Clorox bleach to get clothes really white.
Oh.
Look at the difference in whitening when you use a whole cup of Clorox bleach.
Gee, maybe we should tell her to use a whole cup of Clorox.
What?
It really does work better.
You blabbermouth.
Oh.
For the whitest whites, use a whole cup.
Every once in a while, something really good happens when you least expect it.
Oh.
Whoa.
Now, many features you'd expect to pay extra for, like air conditioning and power windows, come standard on the new Corolla LE. Value is back. And right now, special leases and low APR financing can make this your lucky day.
Kevin James is so funny on Raymond.
Did you check Michael's diaper?
I think he's okay. We just had to give him his own show.
I don't even think I could pass that test.
King of Queens, CBS Mondays this fall.
At Ragu, we've always figured the trick to making a delicious pasta sauce is to start with tomato. Add some spices, and then a touch of Parmesan. But then we said, why not start with a cheese? Introducing new Ragu roasted garlic Parmesan sauce. We took real Parmesan cheese and kissed it with a touch of roasted garlic. And the tomato? Just toss it in the salad. New Ragu roasted garlic Parmesan sauce. It's the best thing to happen to pasta since the tomato.
My best friend Anna, she's tough. When it comes to zips, she uses Clean and Clear Persa-Gel acne medicine. Used to have to get it from a doctor. Helps get rid of serious pimples fast. It's serious stuff. Well, not that serious.
Clean and clear and under control.
Now the power of Gas X takes a new form. New extra strength Gas X Liquid with the fastest, most powerful medicine to speed relief. Try new Gas X Liquid, the power to fight gas, liquid fast.
I run in place for a little bit.
Okay, Brian, put the V sign up and all that kind of stuff. Okay, Brian, put your V sign up, victory, you know. Hey,
victory.
Brian, did pretty good today. Put a smile on your face, son. What do you attribute your success?
Well,
the weather was good.
Well, the weather was good.
The conditions were good.
Conditions were good. It was clear. You know, I could see my line. I picked my line well.
I avoided the snow snakes.
I avoided the snow snakes, and
Come on, get a smile on
everything
your
just
face,
worked
man.
out. I guess it was just my day, lucky day. So.
Okay, let's go through that one more time.
All right.
Say it again without me.
I forgot.
Okay, the weather was great.
Oh yeah.
The conditions were great. I avoided the snow snakes, and I've got a big smile on my face, and flashing my V sign. I did great.
Stop it for a second.
Weather. Out. And then tell me when you're ready, and then give me a few seconds to kind of get a pose here.
Okay, I'm in.
Wait a minute. Well, it was really tough out there, Lois. I just skied my heart out, but that snow snake just jumped up and grabbed me. Wasn't anything I could do about it. And I really tried after that, but I just lost too much time. We're just gonna have to shoot this one over because the daggone bus came by. Okay?
Ready for a wedding.
Puts a hat on first. And I think.
Just every now and then you want to turn so this is
Well, which side is Wally on? Put Wally on.
Which side
Or Jim.
is supposed to be good? You're right or left here is supposed to be good.
Who cares? If we get lucky, we'll do it the right way. Here.
If not, I'm hosed.
I think the pearl would be good.
I do too. My stash is in my mouth.
Come on, let's go get this while we still can.
Thanks, Charlie Bob. And thanks, Brian.
Where's your microphone?
Oh, I dropped it.
I'm making fun of.
This is hot!
You should have seen it as the Vaseline and the sweat working.
That's so funny.
I might add that he's tested negative for steroids. Brian pulled out a fantastic win, Jim, but we really have to applaud. I did it.
Start again.
Thanks, Brian, and congratulations again. Brian pulled out the wind.
Try again.
We're back at the anchor desk here in Winter Park, Colorado. In a few minutes. He sure will, Wally. Stay tuned, folks. Still to come, we have the women's bikini rail. Let me just start that one all over.
That's a tough one.
We're back at the. Let me try that. We're back, and at the top of the hill, Charlie Bob Green is beginning to start his run. He'll need to beat Brian the Rocket Williams' time of 2:21.26 if he has a chance to make or win the championship. Damn! All right.
Come on, we've only got 5 minutes left on this day.
We're back at the top of the hill with Charlie Bob Green. All right. Welcome back to the anchor desk here in Winter Park, Colorado. In a few minutes, we'll be going to the women's bikini race and the fairy diddle race. But right now, we join Lois Lane, who's with the champion of the natural downhill, Brian the Rocket Williams, and his competitor, Charlie Bob Green.
I guess I'm ready.
Thanks, Wally. Who will be competing today?
Jim, our finalists are two great competitors. The wily veteran Charlemagne Baba Green and his nemesis, the upstart Brian the Rocket Williams. Charlemagne. How's my hair doing?
My hair's doing fine.
That's right, Jim.
Okay.
Hang on. That's right.
Start again.
That's right, Jim.
I'm ready anytime you go.
That's right, Jimmy. Looks like the race is about to start. Wow, Jimmy. Charlemagne the Baba explode.
Okay, we're recording.
Hello, Jimmy. Thank you for that very wonderful introduction. Today's race, I'm sure, will be very exciting. Okay, well, Jimmy, the ND is pretty much the same as the downhill, only different. The contestants start at the top.
And your mustache falls off.
Oh shit, I just realized I can't turn this way.